Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Hope you are well by the grace of Almighty Allah. Welcome to NIEVS Homeschool. This is Fatema Sabrin Shikha, Assistant Teacher of National Ideal English Version School, Morning Shift. Today I am going to take Bangladesh and Global Studies class for the students of class 3 on the topic of chapter 11, Reading plus TrueFalse. I am repeating, our today's topic is chapter 11. And from this chapter, we'll read and we'll do TrueFalse. Students, this is our 13th lecture and 12th homework. I'm repeating, this is our 13th lecture and 12th homework. Students, for today's class, take your Bangladesh and Global Studies book. And open your notebook with your writing elements. Now we are going to discuss about the chapter. So let's begin. Today we will discuss about chapter 11. Name, our history and culture. Here we'll find 3 lessons. Lesson 1, 2 and 3. First we'll start with lesson 1. Name, Martyrs' Day and International Mother Language Day. 21st February is our Martyrs' Day. On that day, many people, along with some students, were martyred because they expressed the right to speak in their mother tongue, Bangla. This happened when we were ruled by Pakistan. Bengalis from East Pakistan were a majority in Pakistan and their mother tongue was Bongio. But the rulers of Pakistan wanted Urdu to be the only state language. The Bengalis did not accept that. They demanded Bangla to be the state language. So a protest was called from Dhaka University on 21st February 1952. The police fired on the procession. Salam, Rafiq, Barkat, Jabbar and Shafiqur, along with many people, were martyred for the demand of mother tongue. They were called language martyrs. Sacrificing lives for a language is a rare event. So students, from this we come to know that 21st February is called our Martyrs' Day. And first protest was from Dhaka University on 21st February 1952. The then Pakistan didn't want to give our right and didn't want to give or make Bangla as the state language. So the people of our country then didn't allow this. They were against the then Pakistan government and raised their voice. They sacrificed their lives, and this is rare because sacrificing life for a language is a rare event. There is no event in the world like this. In memory of these language martyrs, the central Shahid Minar was built in Dhaka. Smaller Shahid Minars were also built in educational institutions. Every year on 21st February, we go barefoot with flowers to pay respect to the language martyrs. Our Martyrs' Day is now observed throughout the world as International Mother Language Day. So for the memory or for remembering the language martyrs, the central Shahid Minar was built in Dhaka. Smaller Shahid Minars are also built in educational institutions. Students, in every educational institutions, you will see specific Shahid Minar. It may be small in size, but there is must a Shahid Minar to remember these language martyrs. And every year on 21st February, we go barefoot with flowers to pay respect to the martyrs. Now, students, will talk about lesson 2, Independence Day and Victory Day. In chapter 10, you read that Bangabandhu declared independence on 26th March 1971. In chapter 10, we read about Bangabandhu, and here we find that he declared independence on 26th March 1971. Every year on 26th March we celebrate Independence Day. So when we celebrate our Independence Day, yes, it's 26th March when we celebrate our Independence Day in every year. It is our national day. So Independence Day is called our national day. A national martyrs memorial has been built in Sabrin in memory of the martyrs of the Liberation War. So we find another thing where in Sabrin. A national martyrs memorial has been built in Sabrin in memory of the martyrs of the Liberation War. On this day, people go there and pay their respects with flowers. Students, you can see here, this is the picture of the central Shohid Minar for remembering the language martyrs, and here you can see the picture of the National Martyrs Memorial to remember the martyrs of Liberation War. On this day, people go there and pay their respects with flowers. Same thing happens also in this day. We go with flower and pay respect to our liberation martyrs. In chapter 10, you read that the war with Pakistan went on for 9 months till 16th December 1971. So we got our independence through 9 months bloody war. On the day, the Pakistan army got defeated and surrendered. Every year, we celebrate Victory Day on 16 December by laying flowers and holding ceremonies at the National Martyrs Memorial. So, when do we celebrate our Victory Day? Yes, it's 16 December when we celebrate our Victory Day in every year. Victory fairs also take place throughout the country. Now students will discuss about lesson 3 named New Year and other celebrations. Pohela Boishakh is the first day of the Bengali New Year. Which one is the first day of Bengali New Year? Yes, it's Pohela Boishakh. Pohela Boishakh is the first day of the Bengali New Year. This is the main social festival for Bengalis and everyone takes part. Students, you know that in our country there are various kinds of religion and people live here peacefully, and this is the festival, that means Pohela Boishakh is the festival which is celebrated by all people of all religion. Musical programs and Boishakhi fairs are organized in this day. So in Pohela Boishakh we find musical programs and Boishakhi fairs. Children enjoy the fairs with sweets, dolls, earthen toys, wooden materials, etc. So in this day, children enjoy the most. Businessmen open their yearly accounts on the Bengali New Year on this day. So businessmen also open their yearly accounts on this day. This is called Halkhata. So when businessmen open their yearly accounts on the Bengali New Year, it is called Halkhata. For this, the customers are welcomed in the shops with sweets. On the day of Halkhata or the Pohela Boishakh, customers come with the shop with sweets. Now, we'll learn about Nabanno. Nabanno is a festival in rural Bangladesh. I'm repeating, Nabanno is a festival in rural Bangladesh. So this is not in urban area. Urban means the city, not city area. It's in rural area. It means in village area. It marks the harvesting of crops. Almond paddy is cut and brought home in the month of Agrohayan in the Bengali calendar. The farmers are happy to harvest their crops. They make different kind of cakes and other food with the new rice and give them to family and neighbors. Then they play music and dance. So with new crop, they make different kinds of food and they share those foods with their family, friends and neighbors. Posh Mela is also a social festival in Bangladesh. It is held in the month of Posh in the Bangla calendar. Winter cakes and sweets are made at homes. So in this, we make cake and sweets at our home. The celebration of students, here there is a correction. The word is lake, it will be cake. Instead of L, write C. Please make L to C. It will be cake. C-A-K-E, cake. I am writing beside cake. C-A-K-E, cake. The celebration of cake making, not lake making, it's a mistake. I hope you made correction in your book. The celebration of cake making continue for several days. Besides, fairs are organized. Many kinds of cakes and foods are found in the fairs. Besides, dance, music and jatras organized. So all these are happening in the occasion of Posh Mela. Students, we have done our reading. I hope you have understood the topic. Now we'll do some true false. Please open your notebook with your writing elements. So let's discuss true false. Number 1, Martyrs' Day commemorates 21st February 1952. I'm repeating, Martyrs' Day commemorates 21st February 1952. Students, do you know the meaning of commemorates? I hope you can guess the meaning of this word. Commemorates means remember. Commemorates means remember. So, we celebrate 21st February to remember the martyrs who laid down their lives in 1952. Is it true or false? Okay, come to lesson 1. 21st February is our Martyrs' Day. And come to here to, so a protest was called from Dhaka University on 21st February 1952. So we find that this is a true statement. So we have to write here true. Martyrs' Day commemorates 21st February 1952. Number 2, the central Shohid Minar was built in Chattogram. Students, can you guess what will be the right answer? Is it true or false? Think about it. The central Shohid Minar was built in Chattogram. I hope you guessed the correct answer. Okay, come to lesson 1. This line. In memory of these language martyrs, the central Shohid Minar was built in Dhaka. I'm repeating, the central Shohid Minar was built in Dhaka. So here we find Chattogram. This is wrong statement. Instead of Chattogram, it will be Dhaka. So it is false statement. So we have to write false here. False. Now come to number 3. 26th March is our Independence Day. I'm repeating, 26th March is our Independence Day. Students, can you guess what will be the answer, true or false? Okay, I'm helping you. Come to lesson 2. Here we find Bangabandhu declared independence on 26th March 1971. Every year on 26th March, we celebrate Independence Day. I'm repeating, every year on 26th March, we celebrate Independence Day. So our question is, 26th March is our Independence Day. It is a true statement. So we have to write true here. True. 26th March is our Independence Day. The statement is true. Now, come to number 4. Nabanno is a celebration in rural Bangladesh. I'm repeating, Nabanno is a celebration in rural Bangladesh. Students, you'll find the answer in lesson 3. The first line, look, Nabanno is a festival in rural Bangladesh. I'm repeating, Nabanno is a festival in rural Bangladesh. So this is a true statement. We have to write here true. I'm writing here true. Nabanno is a celebration in rural Bangladesh. This is a true statement. That's why I write here true. Now students, I'm giving your homework. Your homework will be true false. These 4 true false will be your homework. Students, write the only answer. No need to pick the questions. Write only answer. Give the numbers serially and then write true, false, true, true, like this. No need to pick the question. I'm repeating, your homework will be true, false, only answer. And don't forget to write the lecture number and homework number with the submission date. I'm repeating, don't forget to write the lecture number and homework number with the submission date. Our homework number is 12 and lecture number is 13. I'm repeating, our lecture number is 13 and homework number is 12. And the submission date will be the date of Sunday, because on every Sunday you have to submit your SW copies. Students, do your homework in your SW copy. You will get your CT, diary and SPM marks on the basis of the submission of your SW copies. Guardians or anyone else can submit your SW copies on every Sunday and can collect your previous copies on next Sunday. That's all for today. Hope you have understood today's topic. Keep practicing at home and abide by your parents. Stay well and see you again. Till then, Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum.